Hi everyone, welcome to Tigner Adventures. We are currently boondocking at Indian Bread Rocks. It's a BLM spot and free. So here's some of the scenery from last night. We were out walking around and it's really a pretty area. Nice sunset and it's pretty quiet. There are a few other rigs around. But, other than that, it's a pretty nice little setup, and the people here are pretty nice. So that's usually how it is when you're out boondocking. So today we are going to continue on our trip, and this is that was our last night we spent in Arizona for right now. We'll be back in like September, October time frame. But for now, we are heading over to Deming, New Mexico. So we're going to just kind of show you this just a little bit, and then we're heading off to Deming this morning. And we've got a few things that we kind of need to go through. I'll kind of show you here around the rig what's kind of going on and things that we're kind of monitoring and figuring out. I do have to point out this one little cool little quirky thing was these ants. So what was that show with the ants?
Ants?
A Disney show with the ants, and they were collecting all their stuff for the grasshoppers. This is what this reminds me of right here, because it's a big old long, they're coming out of this hole, and which is their ant pile or whatever. It's kind of an interesting little hole. It almost looks like a, in the terms of an ant, would be like a little cave, and they're going down in there with all their goodies, and they're going all the way over to this bush.
Must be 15 feet.
Yeah, at least 15, 20 feet away, and they've got this major line going back and forth, so it's kind of funny.
One thing, this reminds us of our home in Utah.
Oh, yeah, this
like
area does.
Moab.
Yeah, this area does remind us a lot of like Moab, or even up into Idaho, City of Rocks, a little bit. But it's a lot of rocks. It'd be a really fun place to, if we were going to stay longer, we could have got our ropes out and things like that, done some climbing and some rappelling here, because it's got some really nice areas to do that. And as I pan around here, you can see that it's a pretty nice little place to activity wise and hike back in and everything. So Indian Bread Rocks is just it's just a couple miles off the freeway from the little town of Bowie, and then down the road from there, or from us, is this Fort Bowie, which is a national recreation area, or national, it's not called a recreation area, national monument. Yeah, so anytime we go to an area and we visit, we never ever see everything.
We like nature.
We like nature.
We like to see interesting things.
So as we go forward on our trip to Deming, we're using this RV Life app on our phone, and so we can see our actual trip here. And one of the things, a new feature I like, is they now have it where when you say, I want to pick the, this is the route I'm going today, they actually say, do you want to follow what you programmed into the software when you were on your web browser, you define your trip and everything. It's actually going to follow it exactly how you plan it. So if you drag and drop routes or change things around, it follows it exactly how you want to go. Tanzi. No scratchy the furniture. Normally her catio is sitting out there in that window. It can actually be placed on either window. Today we have that one uncovered. And then here's the nice curtains that Ninette redid for our coach. Very nice looking. Up here we have our control for our tires and our compass, so we can figure out which way we're facing. That's how we know that we want to face east in the future. And then she also made me these nice covers for my radios, and we got a nice dash cam, a new one, so we're gonna be putting that on real soon. This is her other little favorite spot. We built this on top of the table right here, and this is where she eats her food. So our table is a multi-purpose. We eat our food here, and that's where she eats her food. So we each have our turn. But she loves that up here, and loves to look out the window, especially all night long if her catio is not out. When we just do a one-night stand, we're just kind of parked here for a night and on, we usually don't put the catio out. We used to put the food on the floor when she was a baby, but then we were always kicking it or we were stepping on her, not watching her. So she likes being up here out of the way. And so that's what makes her happy, huh? Are you happy, Tanzi?
Yes, I'm tired.
Are you tired? Did you stay up all night looking out there at all the little animals running around? It is the desert. They all come out at night. Oh, she hears some birds. Anyway, let's talk about some issues that we're having with the rig. And I have to say that most of our projects have always turned out really good. We're a little disappointed in this one. We haven't done the video on this yet, but we took out the carpet, which was really dirty and very hard to keep clean. So we put in this flooring. One of the things that we decided to do, Ninette said if we put it grout between the lines here, then it'll help keep this. These are peel and stick tiles, and they stuck down, but some of them would kind of pop up a little bit as you know, it's just they have to sit there and dry for so long, and it was so hot. Anyway, we put this grout here in there, and it's kind of like a silicone type grout, but as it's got warm, it's kind of smeared around, and we clean it all up, and then it smears a little bit more. So we're not really sure about that right now. This might be a fail, and we're trying to figure some things out. So if you happen to have some ideas, give us some ideas, because
It comes off.
It comes off, but it's just annoying.
It just needs to cure.
But anyway, if you have an idea, let us know on that for sure, because that's a little annoying. We're going to do the whole coach with this, and we still might once we figure out what's going on. The other issue that we have had is that after we put the floor down, the carpet, I think, was holding this in place because it wasn't ever bolted down. But this is our actual engine cover, and we were driving along, and all of a sudden it just slid back about 8 or 10 inches, and all this air started coming in, and hot air. So anyway, so we've now bolted that down. So, and the other thing that we need to put up was this new visor. A friend of mine named Phil gave me that out of his coach. He never ever used it. It was on his passenger side, so he gave it to me. So this actually folds all down, does all kinds of cool things. This one over here comes down about that far, and normally, since I'm so short, it doesn't do anything. And when it moves over to the side window, you know, that don't do anything either. So the other thing that's really kind of annoying is our fridge yesterday got up to 60 degrees, and it is back down to 50 now, but it usually, well, it's supposed to be down below 40 there. And if you look up here, our refrigerator is AC, gas, or DC, and we normally run it on gas. And I don't know that our gas is as hot as it's supposed to. It might have to be cleaned or something. There's something going on there. Right now we're on AC, and AC seems to work the best. So even our DC might be not as good as it used to be, or maybe it's not even working. I don't know, because when we're driving, we usually run the refrigerator on DC to keep it cool. And yesterday when we got here, it was pretty hot, but it was hot outside and the rig was hot. So still trying to figure that out. So, and the freezer works really good, but and this unit here, ooh, this is nice and hot. So I mean, it appears to be working the way it's supposed to work. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Just another thing we got to get worked out as we are out here full-timing and boondocking for the most part. So I think one of the things that while we're out here boondocking, I really need to start paying attention to again, I kind of forgot about, is that we normally like to face the rig to the east. So if you look back up in there, some clouds are kind of coming in, but I'm kind of actually, the camera is actually facing more east right now, or anyway, into the sun. What happened last night is it was so hot. Every time we do a travel day anyway, the rig is really hot the road's really hot down here anyway. So the heat outside the rig is pretty hot, and the road is hot. And then the engine is heating up and all that stuff. So all the floor and everything's hot. So when we actually get to a site, then, and park, our rig is typically on that first night always hot inside. It takes a while for that to actually cool down, and we didn't use the AC at all last night. It was actually pretty nice outside. It was just inside the rig was pretty hot. So I really need to kind of concentrate on probably pointing the rig to east, because what happened is the sun actually set back over that way, the direction I'm facing, and so it put all the heat right here on the side where the refrigerator is. So I like to try to keep that in the shade as much as possible, and I wasn't really paying attention last night. But anyway, it is cooling down, and I think by the time we're on AC, by the time we get to Deming, it'll probably be cooled off pretty good back down to where it's supposed to be. So the other thing was, I wasn't really paying attention, so maybe the DC is not working at all. It's hard to say what's going on right now. I just got to look into that. But we've got a few different things to do. We have some exciting places to visit as we go forward. We had a lot of fun last night looking around and just hiking around and seeing the nature portions of things. And so hopefully we'll get into that a lot more as we move forward here. So, oh, and before I forget, we did fill up with gas yesterday, and we got 53 gallons of gas, and it cost us $218. That was with 35 gallons at Kroger with 60 cents off per gallon. And then we got 6 cents off for the last 18 gallons. In Kroger, you get the first 35 gallons and then it stops. So I can only get the discount for that much. So we got 60 cents off, and then we got 6 cents off the next 18. So, and the rig came out, as far as we could tell. The last time I filled it up, I only put 35 gallons in it. So now I'm not for sure it was on full. So I don't know how close to the full it was or whatever. But when we left, we figured we were on full, and it came out to 5.98 miles to the gallon. So we almost got 6 miles to the gallon. So that's a interesting thing that we're going to kind of keep watching as we're going along, wandering down the road, because we're kind of wondering if, changing, the way our batteries charge, we're not using the alternator anymore, if that's going to make a big difference. I'm thinking that a lot of that probably was from a tailwind we probably had on the first day. So we'll just see. We'll just kind of keep an eye on it and see where we're going. Anyway, with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and close out this video. So thanks for watching. Remember, if you can, help and subscribe, pass our information along to others. We're out here. We're going to be traveling for the next 180 nights. Basically, we've got the whole summer to travel around the country. We're going to be boondocking. We're going to be staying at Elks Lodges. We're going to be staying on the well, it's not the ocean, but it's the Gulf, the Gulf frontage area there for the Gulf of New Mexico, all along the beaches. We have a lot of fun things planned. We're going to go back to Georgia is where we're headed to see our daughter, and we have a couple of our other daughters flying in at the same time, so it's going to be a really fun time to go and kind of explore that whole area. So come along with us and see what we find. We're happy to share. Make any comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. Anyway, so thanks. We'll just say we'll just plan on seeing you down the road. And if we happen to come, if you look at our map at look at tigneradventures.com and go down and look at our map, you can see exactly where we're at and when we're there. So if we happen to be around you or whatever, let us know, and we'd be glad to see if we can't arrange to meet up somewhere. But until then, we'll just plan on seeing you on hopefully our next video. So take care.